What is up and welcome to the channel. I am the Shotgun Shogun and today I'm going to be bringing you the 4-star tier list for Danmachi in my opinion. Now I get a lot of people, they're like, what should I be looking for? And so today I want to break down who the top characters are in my opinion. Now, I've looked at a lot of them. I've ran with some of them. I have re-rolled a lot, and I've looked at all of the characters and what they can do. And these are some of the things that some of the servants characters that I think that you guys should be looking for, re-rolling for, and once you have them, these characters will just carry you so hard. Now, I am going to break this into DPS versus healers. So that way I'm not trying to pit all of them together and you'll say Shotgun Shogun, but I don't understand because this one is a healer and how are they going to be carrying my team? So I will be breaking those down into two different things. So let's start off with the DPS. Let's start off with Bete Loga. Now, so Silver Moonshadow Bete Loga is a very good single target DPS character. He has a self-buff ability to agility and strength by 75% for 4 turns. His 2 attacks, Ulfarogi and Wolfshekel, probably butchered that. Both of those are single target damage. His special ability is an AoE Ultra Fire magic attack indexed to strength. So this guy also comes with a plus 50% damage buff to beasts individually. So this guy is going to be a very good single target DPS. He would be good to put on a team with some sort of AoE as that boss killer. So overall, this guy is a very, very good pickup. Now, the next one, and some people are going to contest where I'm putting people on here. So this is going to be Heroic Ais. Now, Heroic Ais is a very, very good AoE physical attacker. She is definitely up there in terms of DPS and will carry you for a very long time. Her first attack is a very high physical attack. She has a single target high physical attack and a combat buff that gives her plus 75% strength, plus 10% physical resist for 4 turns. Her ultimate does wind magic damage indexed to strength to all foes, and she also comes with a plus 50% damage towards insects. So this will be one of these servants characters that you will want if you are going for an AoE strategy. Alright, so let's talk about Argonaut Bell. So I put Argonaut Bell above Ais just because of personal preference. I've played around with him a little bit, and I personally feel that he is a much better character fundamentally. Rapid Firebolt does high, fast magic attack to all enemies. So you have an AoE right there, a magic AoE. Broad Slicer is a fast physical attack to all enemies, and Argonaut is a self-strength and magic buff by 75% for 4 turns. Also has fast growth, null charm, does plus 100% damage towards oxes, not that you're going to be killing too many oxen in the game, and plus 5% to all statuses. Now, the reason why I like Bell over Ais is I feel that Bell has a much broader kit in terms of he can do magic, he can do physical, he is going to be bringing whatever it is you need to the party on an AoE basis. All right, next on my list for DPSers, we are looking at Feline Lancer Anya. Now, she is a little bit different. So a lot of other servants characters that I've looked at, I'm like, oh, hey, this one does good physical, AoE damage, whatever. She is a very good single target DPS or boss killer. But the thing that I really like about her is that she has an ability called Quick Revenge. So what this does is it avoids getting knocked out by one only when your HP is above 20%. So if you are going to get one shot, this basically gives you the Fate Grand Order equivalent of Guts. Now, She also does high physical attack damage with a temp strength boost and physical resistance, minus 20% on her charge growl. She gets quite a bit of plus percentages to her base stats. She is a very, very good single target boss killer. Her special attack does ultra physical attack with temp strength boost and ultra penetration rate. Now, if this doesn't just say melt everything in front of you, I don't know what does. Alright, so up next we have Ottarl at the top of my list for godlike characters. Now, I do have him personally, so I may be a little bit biased, but let's take a look at this guy. So we have Providence Eye, which gives you a 25% chance to counter for 3 turns. You have Raging Impact, mid physical attack with temp strength boost to 1 target. You have Conqueror's Strike, which does high physical attack with temp strength boost to all targets. And his special, King's Warcry, does ultra physical attack with temp strength boost. Now, I have not ran into too many things that his ultimate does not just absolutely wipe off of the board. Once you have him maxed to his 3rd skill, where he gets his AoE skill, he just wrecks face. Like, it is, like, I have not had much in the way of content that I have not been able to just waltz through with Ottarl. He is just insane. One of the most godly characters in this game from a physical attack standpoint. Now, I do know that later on he will have issues when you go up against things that are strong against physical. Now, that's fine. You can bring some sort of magic caster. You can bring one of the other DPSers that can also do magical damage, like a Bell Argonaut or something like that. But for the majority of the game, this guy will just single-handedly carry you through all of the content. Now, with that said, that is my list of DPSers. Now, I will get on to my list of healers. Alright guys, so now that we're talking about healers, let us talk about Disguised Lily. Now, Disguised Lily comes with 1 heal. This is a low heal and ailment cure to all allies. One of the things that I like about this Lily is that she can play both the healer role and the magic caster role. So she comes with a skill called Chaos Pale, does low dark magic attack and poison with 10% damage to poison. She also has Flaming Blade, high fire magic attack, and her special does ultra light magic attack. So while she's bringing the heals, she is also bringing a little bit of the damage. So that is number 3 on my list of healers. Alright, so clocking in at the number 2 spot is Riveria. Now, some people might say, oh, well, Shotgun Shogun, I was told that she's the best healer in the entire game, and I will go over why I think that the other one is a little bit better. So, what are her skills? Her first skill comes with a mid-heal and endurance plus 10 for 2 turns. Her second one gives physical resist by 10% for 4 turns and a slight heal. And she also comes with a high ice magic attack and endurance minus 10 for 2 turns. Her special does ultra fire magic attack. So she can come in at both the healer level, the buffer level, as well as a little bit of damage, putting her as one of the best healer / magic casters in the game. Alright, so on to the number 1 spot, we have the Shadow Fels. Now, his first skill does a mid-heal. His second skill is a high thunder magic attack. His third skill increases physical resist and ailment resist by 20% for 4 turns. Did I also mention that his heal also strips any sort of status ailment out of the picture? So his ultimate gives you a high heal and removes all debuffs. So he has up to 2 heals, buffs, and does phenomenal magic attack. His magic stat is also higher than Riv's. So I have this guy teamed up on my team with Ottarl, and they just absolutely wreck face. This guy has just came out in JP, and some reason we have him over here in the pool because he is not limited. And yeah, he is just insane. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I don't know much about him because he's somewhat new. There's not a ton of information, but he's only been out a very short time, and he is already like double S tier on the JP version. So this guy is just amazing. Well, as far as I know, it's a guy. It's kind of a skeleton. So you draw your own conclusions. Anyways, guys, yeah, this is definitely he is definitely one of the best healers. If you get a Riv, you aren't in a bad spot. Riv in this and Fels are kind of interchangeable. There's not really too much of a difference. Fels, in my opinion, squeaks out a little bit higher than Riv, but it is kind of up to you in terms of which one of those two you want. Or you could go with Lily. You know, any one of those three healers will definitely help carry you through. But anyways, guys, that's just a short tier list of who you should be looking for. I will be linking down below to the JP tier list that I have been using for this. But anyways, guys, I will keep on doing stuff like this. I have a couple more videos that I want to go through. Make sure you check into the channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I should be streaming late in the evening on East. I'm looking at probably around 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern is when I will be doing my streams, and I will be flipping between Fate Grand Order and Danmachi. So anyways, guys, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop me a like, throw a comment down below with how you're liking this game and what you feel is the strongest character in the game. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.